Commander should go down. Boom! Big explosion from the manual weapon from Skrid. All of the caretakers going down, and one simple little engineer commander will not survive. Welcome to a zerok 28 player match that, well, I was recommended by one of these players because it was a very good match. Over here, Team West with hovers, spiders, tanks, more spiders, aircraft, cloakbots, soon to be a strider hub, more airplanes, and amphibots over here, more tanks, and then more cloakbots. Over here, rovers and more cloakies. Alright, quite a lot of variation. And on the other side, well, hovers, cloaks, nothing yet. Spiders, more spiders, shieldbots, more spiders, shieldbots, amphibots, shieldbots, hovers, and tanks. So no rovers on this side. Quite a lot more in terms of shield and, well, mainly shield, because I don't think the other side had any shields, right? And over here, well, Bucky's already taking down one little fencer. Something I'm also going to say is that this is a match where we will definitely have to pay attention to the northwest side of the map, because there will be some shenanigans with lobsters and newtons and such. Over here, Widow stuns a commander. However, Dave is close, and Dave is also same team, right? Yeah. So commander should not die. I mean, Dave is very strong, so Dave should be able to clean that up. Right. Over here, in the middle, immediately going for the 3.3 metal extractor. Which is really nice, just because, well, taking this one early on, for one, fortifies this position quite well, and also gives you a very important metal extractor. Over here, that's just metal, no real thing here. Widow is still over here, but, well, should not be able to do all that much. Another Widow is also close, double even, one purple or like pink one and a yellow one. But the Widows should not really do anything yet. Flea should know that there is something over there, but is not calling that out, even though they did move the Flea, so they know that there was something close by. Yep, just hold out. Yeah, sure. Alright. Over here, well, one little Athena could cause a lot of damage. What are you doing over here, Athena? You're on high priority. What will you make? It's not able to make a lot, but it is able to make a Djinn for 750 metal. Amphibious teleport bridge. Yeah. Teleporting behind enemy lines is of course really good. Over here we just have a couple of cloakbots fighting each other. That's all fine. Fleas close to each other, nothing major, and over here, well, a couple of rogues and Dave moving in, or at least trying to. But probably won't be able to accomplish all that much. With the Raven here to support, yeah, Dave kinda needs to go back. So, how's the Djinn going? 6 more seconds. Over here, lobsters throwing commanders. Or at least they sometimes throw commanders. Not the entire time. Liko? Why? Right. There was a Widow there, I guess? Because, well, the enemy team does know about your Likos. Right. Did not realize there was a Widow over there. So, over here, Knight is just going to hold the line, or at least try its best. And over here, well, a couple of tanks being annoying. but are going back. Right. He coming! Guys, wait. I want to throw my commander. Right? That's what you want to do. Yes, yes it is. Can you labs at least pretend you're playing a team game? No! I got a Jin there. Good idea. Use the Jin to get commanders behind enemy lines. For instance, this one, because, well, Skrid does not have a whatchamacallit factory yet. That's your right. Sure. Anyways, over here the lamp, the teleport bridge entry beacon, is available, which means that commanders can now go in here, go to the Jin. Athena, really nice cloaking this, because the enemy team now, when we do that, does not know about it. That's scary, because behind your lines, behind the front line, that is not that much in terms of, well, defense. Nothing really. One loader's here, a commander there, but that's about it. Loaders are coming up now, probably to spot fleas or something. Not completely sure. Or other cloak units. And take away line of sight. Right. Reavers are moving in the middle. At least a little bit, but are now surrounded. Talon on top. Couple of archers there, and then spiders on the south. Not really something you can do a lot against if you're those Reavers. Anyways, do the commanders want to go in yet? No, they don't, because commanders want to get thrown to the other side of the map. Kevin Boy is trying to expand up north, or at least like push forwards. And honestly, they don't have a bad force for that. I mean, Ronins can't really do a lot against like a shield and a couple of Reavers, mace, etc. Isn't able to do a lot. And will slowly even be taken down by the little drone. Over here, well, tanks doing tank things, which is tanking shots and then running past to destroy at least something. Also, do you uncover these Reavers? Not really. They started attacking already. So, Commanders, Portal 2, are you going in? Well, Skrid seems to want to go in. Lightsurf does not, but it's a level 4 commander. With special weapon. What kind of special weapon? Well, you've got no special weapon? Sure. Going in a second. Right. Taking the tanks with you? No. There you go, and Skrid goes next. Lightsurf over here with a level 4. Jin now immediately going... Where? Oh no, that's just a linking signal. So, there is Commander Bishi from Skrid and the other level 4 as well. Now, move in. Yep, that's really nice. There is nothing here. Commander should go down. Boom, big explosion from the manual weapon from Skrid. All of the caretakers going down, and one simple little engineer commander will not survive. Cloakbot factory in the back of the enemy base. And, well, they can actually pause the construction, but also kill the singularity if they want to. And there goes the commander. Going after the singularity, and it is gone. Well, Jin is being nuked. A lot of pins over there, sure. And now Minotaurs, Reavers, Conjurers, everything going in there. That's really scary. For Team East at least. For Team West it's very good. A lot of Reavers moving forwards. I guess you're lucky with those loaders, because, well, Reavers aren't that fast, so they get hit quite a lot by the Lotus. But this is still a very big problem. Minotaurs, triple Minotaur does a lot of damage. You could lose your tank factory, you could lose your hovercraft, platform, and a lot of eco. Couple of emissaries going back, but I mean, emissaries are artillery, you don't want artillery close. Cyclops could be a bit of a problem. I mean, Cyclops is very strong. And over here, well, more Reavers, a lot of Reavers actually. That's 8 Reavers, at least. Moving forwards, if you can tank with the tank, the Minotaur, would be even better of course. But that's not really happening. Pushing further forward, you can't take down this fusion, or at least not easily. Could only do that with the commanders. But those are moving upwards. Should lose another airplane factory, like an airplane factory. And well, Cloakbot and more hovers could go down. What do you have in terms of defense? Well, you've got one Stinger, a couple of Glaives, a couple of Ronins. But lighter with like Scorpion Cannon, like Stun Cannon thing. And now level 6. Scrid, Cloaks, and kinda useless manual weapon. In all honesty. But oh well. Over here, well, yeah, Kevin boy, you're a level 1 commander. You are not going to survive against double level. Well, high level commanders. Over here, well, Minotaurs moving forwards could lose another commander. Just a level 1. And uh-oh, shield ball in the back of the base even. Uh-oh. That's a gunship land that should go down, or at least could go get down. Joe is Joe's commander should also go down, if the Minotaurs focus on it at least. Which it looks like they are. Daggers are annoying. But, well, Minotaur 1 is down, the other Minotaur is gone. And, oh, actually, never mind, the shield ball was from Team East. I'm stupid sometimes. Oh well. Well, over here, well, yeah, Cloakbot factory is still there. Shield factory is there. Land, oh, that's expensive, those things are 1,000 apiece. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4 gone. And immediately reclaiming with the controller. So, up north, well, this doesn't look very good. Not sure what you lost over there, but it's a lot. And Recon Commander over there is indeed gone. Big booms over here from Lycos up north. Does not take down the commander. Not sure what it took down, if it took down anything. And well, a little bit of a weird front line in this match, just because, well, it hasn't always been here. It has, for instance, been here with the ultimatum. Expensive to keep up, and also not exactly in a great place. Should get discovered by the little blitz, indeed it does. And now it should die. It's only 2000 HP. And there are a lot of units close. Boom. Mace and lance behind shields, I mean, this forward base is very scary, like double Cyclops, though one is heavily damaged, another commander is here. But other than that, you don't have that much. Couple of factories, but that's it. Plants doing what they do best, just destroying things and overkilling, because I don't think they really accomplished a lot. Anyways, the Jin should probably move into the other Jin, if that's even possible. I don't know if you can go backwards through the bridge. I don't think so. And, well, Commander is gone. Cyclops are all gone. Now that's a lot of reclaim. 11,000 in the back of your base. Could actually be positive for Team East later on. Not yet though. Because for now they lost a lot and have a lot of army in the back of the base, which means that they're kind of vulnerable in front. Ghost turret is not armored up, so should die. And indeed, Team West is kinda pushing. I mean, if we look at this, Team East has a good force up north with a lot of rogues. But then in the middle, Team West is pushing slightly forward, and down south, Team West also has a slight advantage. Missile silo will be up soon-ish, in like 1 minute 20. But by that time, does Team West push forward? I mean, there is not a lot here. Couple of Stardust, couple of Lotus maybe, but that's about it. So, if Team West wants to, they could pull a couple of their forces here and just push in before this missile silo is able to do anything. So this is a problem. Widow behind, and although it dies, did stun the lance. Tremor will not go down yet, and does not. And nor does the lance. In that case, it's a kind of wasted Widow. Over here, well, what do we have? Hovers and tanks that were in the back of the base previously, I'm pretty sure, are now going to try and take down a couple of the knights, but are outnumbered quite a bit, so are not able to do all that much. Over here, glaives are shooting down a transport, but probably won't. Right? Ooh. Yo. That's really close. Anyways, Dave has pulled his commander down to the south. And shield ball over here. Boom! Getting shot by Liko. Liko does go down in the process, but I don't think that was a very bad engagement for the Liko. Felon's shield is down, so Recluse will now have a great time shooting at it. Right, I mean, what do you do now if you're Team East? I mean, you're being pressured pretty much everywhere, but oh, yeah, that's a lot of thugs, or at least quite a good amount. But what could it do? I mean, there is a lot of DPS over here, even some stun. And, well, yeah, just thugs on their own are not able to do all that much. But maybe it does at least discourage Team West from pushing further forwards, just because that could get them surrounded. A lot of felons are coming out as well for Team East. Might be able to do something. And Commander, well, yeah, that's a bit of a problem as well. There isn't that much defense here either. And a couple of rogues, couple of thugs, should be able to deal with like 1 or 2 Minotaurs. And this commander without too much difficulty. Especially if they have lance support behind. Artemis is dead, that's very nice of course, for the air support. For Team East. West, sorry. And Nanopirate, level 10 commander, I mean that's... Level 10! What do you do with a level 10 commander? Just reclaim, that's not great. And only 14 build power. I mean, if you have like 30 build power, maybe it's a good reclaimer. Still not efficient though. And Hoppies will not really be able to do a lot over here. Hoppies get pushed around by badger shots, really? At least that's what it looked like a second ago. Didn't seem to get damaged, but did seem to move out of the way. Did seem to get nudged. Slightly. Over here, Cyclops now. One Cyclops moving forwards, this one going back to heal most likely. At least it should. And a couple of Hermits to support, and the Tremor of course. Well, kind of expected, but the missile silo has gone down. Over here, a little bit of economy could go down very soon as well. And, well, there is nothing really here for Team East. A couple of spiders are coming close, but one Racketeer isn't enough to stun the Cyclops, and one Ratback really doesn't do anything. Double Widow. Again, if there isn't anything close, it's not going to help much. Liko, where are you going? Going here. And that means no defense here for Team East. Over here, well, Grizzly will have to go back at least a bit. Sit behind shields for the very least. But seems to retreat further. And will be picked up by the Hercules just to get it to a repair pad. Or like, repair place. Right, what are you doing over here now? Well, Jack, I mean. You could launch a Jack. With these Newtons. Will you? I don't know. Not yet, at least. Hey, Liko. Dangerous to just sit there, Liko. Anyways, puppies. Well, that is quite a decent amount of reclaim everywhere. So you could have a lot of puppies very soon, but it does not really look like you want to multiply them. Rogues should not really damage puppies all that much, but the Lotus definitely will. Over here, Tremor and Cyclops plus Hermit is moving forward. And of course a very big redback ball. Cloaked as well. Cloaked redbacks can do a whole bunch of damage, just like when you cloak Reavers. Boom! Well, that's just a couple of Hermits. Kind of wasted Liko shot, I mean, they don't know about it, but this would have been a very juicy shot. Oh yes, they have spiders too, did you not know that? I mean, you'll soon know a lot more about spiders. Also, don't get these hit by your own tremor, please. And, well, there they go. Redbacks now attacking all of these factories. Mutants, well, will be able to push them back at least a little bit, but aren't really able to do all that much. Snitch will not be up in time, right? No, it will not, because the factory is down. And FOD factory should go down as well, which turns the plate off as well. Right. Two little redbacks still alive. Conjurer might be able to do something, but not because the Liko shoots it. Over here, quite a lot of phantoms. Close to other units, which means that they will be exposed. And, well, they get exposed anyways because of the bandit. Oh well. Lot of rogues over here. Couple of felons behind, but aren't able to do a lot because, well, they're slow. And take everything away because I can't see otherwise. Minotaurs, well, you are able to soak a lot of damage, but not really able to deal it yourself. And if you try shooting at harpies, that's not a great idea. It really just isn't. Build flak? No, they won't. They are trying to build razors. Over here, well, another shielded redback ball. But will it push forwards into the enemy base, or will this one go back and try to destroy the grizzly, or the small shield ball, or the tanks? What will it do? I mean, that's a lot of redbacks. Dude, WTF. Yeah, I mean, they kinda do need to help you out, right? Over here though, well, pushed in by the redbacks, and double tank buster, double cyclops is kinda moving forward. I mean, it's just sitting here right now. It could move forward into this revenant, into the just factories, or even, ooh, singularities undefended. Sometimes I wonder why people just don't defend their singularities. Yes, it costs quite a bit to defend them with, like, walls through terraform. But also, like, yeah, you could have probably lost them there if the tanks move forward. And one tank is 2200. One singularity is 4000. Both would die in the explosion of one. Redback, once again moving forwards. Might have not been the greatest place for them to hop out. Because, well, they did still get shot by the... whatchamacallit, Stinger. And Desolator. So I feel like the Conjurer probably could have moved closer. Oh well. Over here, well, quite a couple of things are still wreaking havoc in the middle of your base. One Cyclops still pretty decent HP, still pretty healthy. And Gremlins this far forwards, that's kinda risky, but also does, well, try to force enemy leakers away. Doesn't really work because, well, soon they will be discovered. Also, explosion over here by something. I think a Leako. Or it was a tactical nuke that is over somewhere here, I believe. Thresher sits down, really nice. And, well, yeah, Lance, if they're not getting shot at, can actually hold this push off quite decently. Hermits should not be able to deal with this. And up north, that's a scary shield ball. A lot of felons, so the shield will drain super quickly. That's true. And, well, Minotaurs, they soak a lot of damage. If the felons drain all of their shields on these Minotaurs, it's kind of vulnerable. Because, yeah, you do have quite a couple of rogues and a lot of glaives as well. But just wasting everything on the Minotaurs could be bad. Over here, Jacks, well, 6,000 HP each, but aren't really able to stand up against this many felons. That's another commander down. And, well, the Minotaurs really don't want to push in there. I understand, I definitely do, because you probably would lose all of your Minotaurs there. Just because the enemy has a lot of DPS. 326 in the mace, which are continuous DPS, and a whole bunch of DPS, like 700-800 DPS in these felons each. Over here, well, that's a little bit of a fire from, I believe it was a missile silo one, which I don't remember where it was. Oh well, also go with that. Currently, the map is quite quiet. There is a little bit of something going on over here. Not really anything in the middle, and then, yeah, in the base is kinda scary. Placeholders might be able to delay a decent amount. Paladin should be able to do okay. I mean, if these mace are caught out, Paladin should be able to clean this up quite easily. And then move in. If the Paladin is able to stun all of the shields, should not be too bad. But Paladin first needs to catch up with them. Over here, Scythes are just being plain old annoying, but are, well, taking decent engagement because they are not actually dying. Over here, another Leako did a decent shot, I hope. But I kinda missed it. Triple Leako? Wow! Then you would expect there to be a lot over here, but it's only 700 reclaim. That's not that much. No idea what really died over there then. Over here, double Leako! That's true 3. And GG. Well, it has been GG for 20 million times already, I'm pretty sure. We've had like 3 or 4 polls about resigning. And why you say GG? Well, Leako this. No, not there. Here, that's where you want to Leako. But is it really necessary to Leako if your regular units are able to clean it up? I mean, I don't know. And, ooh, a lot of reclaim. A lot over here as well. what we have here? Well, Tremor just being plain not annoying, trying to kill the quills. But Tremor not really designed for that. Over here, Nimbus will just barely take down the Tank Buster, and yeah, Thunderbird kinda wasted. Adding over here, or no, wait no, Thresher. Eton is a Thresher on wheels. Should be able to, well, keep the Nimbus at distance. Geothermal has died. A very sad day. It was the renewable energy that we really needed. But, well, the Shupa kinda died. There is just one little felon. There are like 4 or 5 thugs. That's not that many. And Liko killing more units. Over here, well, Nimbus will just barely go down. Maybe not just barely, but like, does go down. Over here, just simple conjurers. Kinda wasted, I guess. I mean, how big was your, like, reclaim area? I don't know. And one barely survives. Boom! 4 Likos! Wow! I mean, Paladin is not dead yet, so it wasn't that useful. And Limpet. Well, how useful will the Limpet be? Not very. I wonder, why don't you send Scuttles there? Or maybe, I don't know, Simple Jacks? They probably accomplish a lot more than just Limpets. Nuking Harpies? Really now? Every single time I find it very funny. Scalpel does not get thrown. And Limpet also, well, actually is kinda useful. Over here, a lot of Recluse. And Recluse, though they don't have a lot of DPS, in large enough numbers they should be able to deal with just a couple of knights. Cyclops over here could get stunned, right? I mean, if there are a couple of more knights close, maybe it gets stunned, but not yet. Over here, just those very annoying scythes are just cleaned up. There you go. Took a while, but they have been cleaned up. So they should not be annoying anymore. Over here, Bomber South, yeah. Nanopirates, ooh, dangerous position, even for a level 11, 20,000 HP. Commander. But what's over here? Well, there is an advanced Geo, which is a very nice explosion. If you kill it. And not much else. No, there really just isn't. Liko has good explosions, but like, yeah. Not really a lot in terms of the defense. Swifts are really annoying. I mean, there is no anti-air close. That's kind of surprising. They aren't exactly great against these Likos, but if they are given enough time, they should be able to deal with them. But they did actually go then. Right, over here, Simple Scythe. Just trying to be annoying again, and should be able to stun the Widow, maybe? Not completely sure how that works out. In terms of who stuns who, or like who kills who. Well, Geothermal kills Widow, that's the answer. We have no radar, that's very bad. Anyways, up north, well, the situation has kinda improved. I mean, you are now getting all of this reclaim. Not sure how much there is over here. There is like 3,000 there. Oh. 3,000 like Well, almost the whole 6,000 is like over there. And there you go, with the Jack. Finally. Jack going to land right here. Should be able to jump. Could kill the cabin boy commander. If it's lucky. And oh, that's still a steep drop for the Jack. And well, cabin boy's commander has in fact gone down, just not to the Jack. And now the Jack seems kinda useless. Just about tries to jump away, but not in time. Over here, that's a scary force, a lot of Ronins, a lot of Glaze, even some heavier units in terms of the Grizzly, but yeah, ooh, that's 5 Lecos. That's a lot. Aren't really able to accomplish all that much, but still. Tremor should be able to survive this for a while, I would hope. I mean, the slings shouldn't be able to deal all that much damage. Glaives should be cleaned up once they get close as well. So then it would only be the Grizzly which can actually like push in here. Over here, well, Jack drop, yay! Jack drop, yeah, boom. And that is, well, not that much dead actually. Surprisingly little dies. There, now you're finally close to the lance, and all 3 go down. Will you discover the Scorpion? I don't think you do, but I might be wrong about that. And now Team East also has a Paladin, with Scorpion support in about 10 seconds. Paladin over here, without all that much support, should not be able to survive against the enemy Paladin, right? Over here, Scythes once again being really annoying. Cleaning up a couple of the Weavers. And there it comes. Height of the Paladins. One Paladin with support of Etten, the other with support of way better units. Scorpion, for instance. Well, how do you do, Paladin? I mean, as soon as you're stunned by the Scorpion, you're dead, very dead. However, Scorpion does not manage to stun it. Now, what does the enemy Paladin do to you? Answer, not being able to stun it. And now you would have like very small amount of Dante support. Oh well. And over there nukes, and here nukes, everywhere nukes. Talking about nukes, will we have nukes? Well, Trinity here. No Trinity here, though it does look like it. And this is a Trinity by Moji, or like Moji, right? That's one of the stronger players, I would say. At least one of the strongest players. Sure. On the other team, well, not really any like nuke defense. I mean, there is one anti-nuke over here. But what is your anti-nuke defense? Well, there's one there. Nothing up north. Could be a problem. Really could be. Nuke, a lot of nukes. And even like some Merlin shots, I believe it was. For now, very north will not really be pushed by either player. Just because, well, how do you expect to do that if there is an enemy and Paladin? Once again, like 5, 6 even. Wow, 6 Lecos now. Right, so over here, the Jacks. What can you do? Because, well, the chainsaw does kill your transport. Now, what are you able to accomplish? Jacks are slowly jumping in, but yeah. Up here the chains seems kind of well protected. How is the Trinity going? 3 minutes? Sure, it's going to take a while. Now here, Grizzly with quite a decent amount of support this time around. Going to try and push forwards. That another Jack that's coming in somewhere. I don't know. I saw the like falling thing, like icon. But nothing actually happened. I don't think so. Use locals. Wow. And leak hose. Miss. Or they did just barely hit, but like just 3 again. 3 doesn't really do a lot. Over there we do have a scary little paladin force, just because of the funnel web. Gives it a lot of support. Is able to heal it for like 40 per second, I believe. And of course does give a really nice shield. Triple eco, like, yeah, triple. Damages the Strider, but not that useful. And more size being annoying. Right. Been a couple of minutes. How is the Trinity? 30 seconds. And well, if the caretakers bother to like help out with the Trinity, it could be quicker. Over here, that's a lot of glaives moving forwards, but aren't able to accomplish all that much. Reaver there, really nice riot, and a couple of your own glaives. Yeah. So, what is next? Well, up here, just a Paladin and a Dante. That's, of course, really strong. But is that as strong as Scorp? Well, no, Scorpion isn't here anymore, but like Paladin with Funnel Web. I don't know. I think Dante Paladin should be stronger, though I'm not completely sure. Merlin will not die yet, right? I mean, Liko is not moving in yet, and in a couple of seconds it will be far enough back. Over here, a quill. A lot of quills will just die. Sure. Not really the most useful. And that's a whole bunch of Likos. And well. Okay, let's take a second to look what did they kill. Quill. Welder. And what else? I can't see. Too bad. Scythes, well, not really accomplishing all that much, I would say. And yes, Liko shots over here would be amazing. Right, over here, that's, I believe it was Scuttle shot. Over here. Scuttle, yeah. And well, Newton ramp is about to go up. Or at least a ramp, which, well, you could use for Newtons. I believe it was Bascrit, right? Yeah. Newton ramp is of course quite a lot easier to control, rather than throwing up with a lobster and then shooting with your Newtons. And oh no, Harpies moving forwards to slow down. Enemy Paladin moving forwards, funnel web to heal up. This could be a bit of a problem for Team West. Go go! Or is that GG? Oh, I always thought it stood for like good game, but I guess not. Anyways, what do we have here? 1 minute 10 Trinity. A lot more Liko shots, but like, was it the most useful? Not really. Over there, a lot of drain shields. And how is your nuke defense going? Well, you do have, or at least you're building a nuke over there. You've got a nuke over there. And like, you've got this nuke. That honestly is still not a lot of nuke defense. Over here, how is the Paladin fight going? Well, the Dante has been stunned. Dante is now dead. Merlin is trying to be an artillery unit that's useful, but isn't really right now. Careful with Dante. No, Dante is already dead. Don't have to be careful anymore. And yes, careful about the puppies multiplying. I guess that is kinda true because, well, Paladin isn't exactly great against like super small units and lots of them. Merlin! Trying to shoot like the funnel web shield is decent, but now, puppies are not able to accomplish much. Jack took most of the damage, I would say, because this amount of damage would just barely not kill like a Merlin. Over there, that's finally a lot of Swifts. They have mobile anti-air, as in super mobile. And Team East has also gotten up a big buffer, and soon two. This though could be a bit of a problem. More GG. Will you launch a nuke? No, because you will probably wait for a second nuke if you're at least wanting to have it be useful. Decos will die, and quite a couple of the Swifts will also die. But oh well, I mean, Swifts really aren't that expensive, so it doesn't matter if they die. Sorry. I know that yes, every single Swift life also matters, but like, not as much as a Lico life. And Grizzly just sitting there, okay, sure. Okay. A very brave knight will soon die. Right, and there we have them, Snitches. And something I didn't know, like, I don't know, like, previously. I was like, well, why don't you use scuttles? But like, it's mainly about like explosion radius, though I do believe that in this case scuttles might be better just because they can jump, though I don't know if they can jump mid-air. I would have to look. That's a scuttle. Mid-air jump, no. Okay, in that case they're just useless. I mean, especially in this configuration, they are not accurate at all. Over here, sure, I mean, these can be aimed quite okay. It's like, well, here is my snitch, and it gets shot super close to the previous one. With your scuttles, you really don't know. Scythes, well, sure. Kinda retreating, which is, I don't know if that's a good idea with your scythes. How is your anti-nuke going? This one has, well, pretty much been paused. And the other one is up. Starlight! Uh-oh. Starlight could be a bit of a problem. Already like a quarter of the way done, or like 20% done. And how is your energy grid over here? 600, 900. That's fine. That's enough. With that amount of energy you can indeed power a Starlight, because that's a relatively recent change, that like super weapons require like energy grids. Or at least I believe it's kinda recent. And Starlight requires like 600. Tremor being pushed forward slightly. And should be able to at least damage the shields a lot. Maybe take down the chainsaw, because then you can once again like jack drop if, well, The racers are also down, which will take a while. And hey, they have their missile silo back up. I was like, what did you put in there? Oh, no, no. What's upside down over there? Is that like a conjurer or something? I don't know. Okay, I really don't know, and I don't think it's worth it to like look at that any further. Anyways, over here, what? That's double paladin now. With all of the times people have said GG, I do feel like it's kind of time to say GG this time. If they can, like, I don't know, get a widow close. Not sure if you can sneak a widow through there, I don't think so. But like sneaking a widow through would be amazing. Take down the anti-nuke, then nuke them. Because that also like wasted... oh, well, I mean, sure. Yep, right, Moji, time. Anti-nuke is down. It's time to nuke. Moji, yes, it's time. Hello? Don't give them the amount of time they need to get up a secondary anti-nuke. That should be their #1 prio now. Anti has been killed. And there goes the nuke, I want to say. Maji. They just... well, there. Just as I, like, take the layout again, or, like, overlay, I turn it back on. There goes the nuke. And that nuke is going... right there. Will be a very good scuttle explosion over there. Boom! Well, if you didn't think it was over yet, I don't know what to say, but I do think it is now over. If we look at what does Team West have left, well, they do still have a decent push over here. Not going to say this is nothing. I mean, they have a paladin here, could move forward, take down the missile silo. And over here, well, you do still have a little bit. I mean, you've got your factory there, you've got a couple of factories here still, you've got your Newtons. But realistically, what can you do about like this double paladin with a lot of support? And the fact that they do have nukes, and you don't. Uh-oh, nuke launched. Was that here? Yes, it was over there. Because, well, while Moji was waiting for the second nuke, they killed the anti-nuke. Which means that, well, yeah, you can now just launch your second nuke. Boom. That's their only push they have had left. Gone. Nothing is left. Over here there is only like a level 6 commander left. Double paladin moving forwards. And well, that's about it. Over here, no real defenses. Over here, not a lot either, and yeah. Against double paladin, I don't expect you to survive. So, Chainsaw over here will still try to take down a couple of harpies, which is fine. Also, like, what was too fat? I don't know. And indeed, Team West gives it up. So, well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left, but that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. Kinda knew that the nuke was going to be the end of this match, so kinda still had to stretch because they didn't surrender immediately.